Part 2. A new hypothesis. When Newton said, hypothesis non fingo, he did not mean that he deprived himself of the facilities of investigation afforded by assuming in the first instance what he hoped ultimately to be able to prove. Without such assumptions, science could never have attained its present state. John Stuart Mill. In scientific investigations, it is permitted to invent any hypothesis, and if it explains various large and independent classes of facts, it rises to the rank of a well-grounded theory. Charles Darwin. Chapter 1. The Hypothesis. The golden guess is morning star to the full round of truth. Tennyson. From the foregoing chapters, it would seem as if nearly every imaginable site for the Gan Eden of Genesis had been proposed, examined, and found unavailable. One, however, remains, a region of rarest interest in astronomical, physical, and historical geography, the natural center of the only historic hemisphere. Considering the fascination of the subject and the inexhaustible ingenuity that has been expended upon it, it seems remarkable that it should be left to the closing years of the 19th century to bring forward and seriously to test the proposition that the cradle of the human race, the Eden of primitive tradition, was situated at the North Pole, in a country submerged at the time of the deluge. This is the hypothesis which it is proposed in the following pages to examine and, according to the evidences, to adjudge. We propose to make the test both strict and comprehensive. Hypotheses, however promising, must be brought face to face with reality. Ours, like its numberless predecessors, must be rejected if the solid facts of any of the following sciences show that it is inadmissible. 1. General geogony, or the science of the origin of the earth. 2. Mathematical or astronomical geography, particularly its teachings as to the inhabitableness or uninhabitableness of the circumpolar region with respect to light. 3. Physiographical geology, particularly its teachings as to the probability or improbability of the former existence and subsequent submersion of a circumpolar country. 4. Prehistoric climatology, particularly with reference to the temperature at the pole at the time of the beginning of human history. 5. Paleontological botany. 6. Paleontological zoology. 7. Paleontological anthropology and ethnology. And 8. Comparative mythology, viewed as the science of the oldest traditionary beliefs and memories of mankind. Or on the contrary, if the hypothesis is capable of meeting this eightfold test, and especially if we can show not only that it is admissible, but also that in greater or less degree it is supported by the positive evidence of the facts in nearly all of these fields of knowledge, we shall afford a much more complete and convincing verification than is at all unusual in matters of prehistoric research.